Hey everybody, we're here at Post Houston, 550,000 square foot cultural hub right on the edge of downtown Houston. Hey, it's a bustling spot for food, music, and rooftop views, but this place has a wild history. Back in the late 1800s, this site was actually Grand Central Station, a major hub for the Southern Pacific Railroad. In 1961, they tore down the station and built this giant windowless concrete block as a massive mail sorting facility. During the Cold War, it was built to FBI security standards, complete with underground bomb shelters and secret spy tunnels overhead so bosses could watch employees to make sure they weren't stealing mail. In the 1980s, it was named the Barbara Jordan Post Office to honor the legendary Houston civil rights icon and the first black woman from the South elected to Congress. The actual post office closed in 2015. Instead of tearing this massive concrete monolith down, architects literally sliced 3 giant holes into the building to let light in, which we will see shortly. They turned those cuts into 3 stunning atriums, X, O, and Z, with these wild sculptural staircases. Let's go check it out. Down on the ground floor here is a massive neon-lit food hall featuring a crazy diverse lineup of global street food. Let's take a walk through here. Over on the east wing here is a state-of-the-art 5,000 capacity concert venue called 713 Music Hall. They also have these large gathering spaces. Let's head upstairs. Here's a co-working space called Common Desk. You have to have your card to get in there. Here's just a look out at the food hall below. They have these corridors in here. The go-to business is located within the center. A garden in the city. Levitt Industrial. And as we saw, Redfin over there. As you can see, the back areas look pretty old still, unrestored, keeping that old post office aura intact. We already went up the O staircase, at least partially. Here's the X staircase. Here's another side of the common desk. But the absolute crown jewel of this place is up on the roof. They turned a 5-acre concrete rooftop into a massive public park, complete with a working urban farm, beautiful gardens, and some of the absolute best unobstructed views of the downtown Houston skyline. Let's check it out. Skylawn. They have these holes, the portals in the bottom. And this is considered a golden hour view of downtown Houston. A lot of people seem to congregate next to the backdrop of downtown.
That actually happened? Yes, I heard something.
Old warehouse buildings over here, sometimes used as lofts. Everybody's getting their pictures taken here. But can you blame them? Look at this backdrop. Here's a shot of the aquarium right over here, and a nice zoom in of downtown's prominent buildings. And the still tallest building in Texas, right there, the JP Morgan Chase Tower. There are these nice peaceful walkways through here, nice covered areas. But beautiful views on all sides, it seems. Check out that sunset. Very popular spot here. And plenty more covered seating over here. I guess this would technically be called like a reflecting pool with a slight waterfall. And over here, some more of the downtown Houston architecture. Definitely fewer people on this side. but no shortage of things to see. This is called the penthouse, where you can host an event. Pretty large building here on the roof. Maybe you can see in there. That would be a nice place to have an event. Blackwood Skyfarm. Explore the largest rooftop farm in Texas. Over here is the outpost. Lots of fans. And it looks like it also goes through to the other side to a long walkway. This is about the Blackwood Skyfarm. That's what this is here. Not sure what they're farming up here. It says right here, sunflowers. So you can scan this stuff and see about it. It's nice and cool up here and kind of breezy. It actually looks like that one building, the white building from outside in the parking lot, has the kind of purplish, maybe fuchsia colored lighting on the side over here, which is a very nice contrast. More of these pearl looking lights here. Kind of cool looking. This kind of looks like a putting green, but it's some kind of artificial turf. Very nice space though. Here's yet another side. Here's a cover for seating, but no seating. So maybe it's a standing cover, I don't know. But here's Harmony House. Not really sure what that is. And then over here, there are the train tracks. Going back to the old train track days from the 1800s and earlier 1900s. Now overshadowed by Interstate 45. That's progress, right? Here's another event venue room, the Skyline room. And that thing looks pretty big. And here is Art Club up here. One of the nice features of this building, it is art-centric. And very colorful as well. This is Art Club over here. And here is AC Store. Looks like it has shirts and things like that. Kind of cool, kind of low-key. And just a little bit more of the X stairs here. It's like a double X. Here are the Z stairs. They're a little bit more wooden than the rest here, but that's interesting setup for stairs. We're gonna head outside now and check out the 713 Music Hall. Here is Arcus Advisors. Some kind of refreshment bar here. Post Leasing Management Office, CBRE. United States Post Office, Postmaster Gene Lovejoy. So they left that up there, and it has the old push-in letters. Wow, that is really cool. And an interesting perspective of the buildings from in here with the lights. Very beautiful space in downtown Houston here. And everybody's always gonna have a snake plant or two. And the golden hour appears to be over, but now you got all the buildings lit up. And this is the person I was talking about earlier, Barbara Jordan, since the post office was named after her, out here in the front. And here's where the flag was raised when it was a post office. And here's more of the colors we saw on the building on the other side from the roof. So that was the one that was up there. Oh wow, it actually changes to orange as well. Different colors, blue. That's really nice. security for this fabulous facility here. And finally, here is that 5,000 seat 713 music hall and the El Tiempo Cantina, fajitas and arritas. And over here to the right, you'll see that premium VIP entrance for the music hall. Well, there certainly was a lot of history we saw here at Post Houston about how it used to be a railroad station and a massive postal sorting facility turned into an entertainment mecca here in downtown Houston. And also don't forget to like and subscribe, please. It doesn't cost a thing and it really helps out the channel. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you in the next one. It's almost like this was supposed to be a sundial or something like that.